I'm not no super special dude. I just want to say that right now. Maybe that's not clear to people. I'm not Superman. I'm not a genie. I'm a regular dude. I'm a man of the people. And one thing we've known from just growing up, I don't say I'm street to be cool. I don't have to say or state that I'm a gangster to be gangster. I was from the era where people didn't have to do that. And the people that did do that, well, they were looked at as goofies. They weren't respected on no level, no playing field, no turf, nothing. They didn't have any respect. People didn't look up to them. People didn't say, these are the ones we need to follow. They were considered to be mostly clowns. Because what clowns do? Entertain. Now, for the life of me, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. You have DJ Akademiks and Wack 100. And I want people to really hear me on this. Wack 100 and DJ Akademiks decided to do an interview together, well, whatever it is that they do. And these two, in their infinite wisdom, decided that it would be the thing to do would be to go over and have a discussion about a Fed case. Yeah. They decided to speculate on who the district attorney in Atlanta, and speculate on who she's taking down based off a list that was put together. And based off this list that's already been out for a long time, they claim they know who the next two people are going to be. So Akademiks already know. He don't want to say it because people already don't say, dog, you dry snitching. What you doing? So he goes ahead and puts up photos to try to insinuate who the next two people are going to be, because the district attorney said she's going to have another two names in the next 60 days, like high profile people in the next 60 days. And she sounded very confident when she said it. Now, that scared a lot of people, right? So right away, Akademiks saw this as an opportunity to start naming people. Now, Akademiks is a goofy. We know this. So we know when he does stuff like this, and he knew it was bad. That's why he was trying to semi not say anything, because he's like, I know what y'all gonna say. Yeah, you should know what he's gonna say, because y'all tried to insinuate it and put it out in the general public. Now I gotta talk about it, because I wasn't gonna say nothing about it and say no names, because that's what you don't know unless you've been out in the streets, is that you don't speculate on nothing with no feds. You helping them out. What if it ain't them two? Now you putting them in the line for the feds. Like, why are you trying to bring attention and heat on them? This is a Fed case. This is RICO. People going away doing years, and you trying to put all this heat on them. For what? We know the game. That's why you don't talk. And I ain't say nothing about it when she did say that. Everybody could have made a video, but I didn't say nothing about it. I'm like, this is the reason why you don't say nothing about that. This is a Fed case. This is a RICO charge. This is why I ain't make 15 videos on Young Thug. I ain't finna do all that. I told you what was going on when it happened. Reporting on it. Not finna go into, oh, well, remember when he had the gun over there and then he said on this song, this and that and this and that. Then he got another song where he said he didn't pop that. Why am I helping them out on the case? You literally is adding pressure for the defense to try to defend these people. And ain't you supposed to be cool with 21? Didn't he come on your podcast show? He came on your podcast show, Act. And you out here insinuating this man is going down. Then you throw it on Wack. And I'm like, Wack, how you as old as you is, got academics out here leading you to jump off the Golden Gate Bridge and let you say it. He ain't gonna say it, but he bring you on there to say it. He gonna do all the insinuating. So when 21 come at him, he gonna be, oh, that was Wack. I ain't had nothing to do with that. That was Wack. I'm like, fool, you was showing the same pictures with 21 on there and Lil Baby. Stop it. Wack just texted me about right before I went live, talking about, man, it's nothing but speculation, man. You need to wake the F up. I'm like, I'm speculating on the list that was already there. The list got 20 names on it, about 20 some odd games on the list. 20 of them on the list that somebody else put together on who it could be and all the people they were cracking down on, getting all the crews. There's about 20 of them on there. And when they said too high profile, y'all just ran to the 2 names y'all could grab and threw them out there like that. Dog, this is a Fed case. Do you understand what that means? When they say federal investigation? You don't understand what that means? I understand what it means. And Wack is from the streets. You know this ain't what you supposed to be talking about. On no levels. It ain't cool on no level. You following the house, I see. Yeah, that ain't cool. I'm trying to see if that's Wack saying something. Nah, he ain't said nothing back. He can't say nothing to that. I'm like, dog, what is you doing? It's 20 names on there, 20 crews. Over 20 crews they got on there. And y'all took 2 people and basically singled them out. No, ain't no that's how and that's why they can speculate. Bruh, they had a list of crews. They didn't have their names. They took 2 names. They picked 2 crews and took 2 names out of them crews and picked them up there and said they speculating on them 2. You let the feds do what the feds gonna do. Wack don't need to be told that. He know that ain't cool. He know that everything he just did about this, dealing with a Fed case, a RICO charge, district attorney talking about they finna grab 2 people. You don't say nothing until it happened. Whoever it be, it's gonna be who it's gonna be. But you don't come out there and make no speculation. This ain't like where somebody finna get traded to. This ain't no well, if LeBron get traded here, you know that you can speculate on that. Ain't nobody going doing no time. This is a Fed case, RICO charge. People going down, and you sitting here speculating on who finna go, dry snitching on people. That's how I look at it. I'm like, dog, y'all dry snitching. Y'all got my photo up there with Lil Baby. Y'all basically convicting us before they ain't even said our name was even involved. So if I'm Lil Baby and I'm 21, I feel a certain way. I feel a certain way about that. Especially 21, when I done sat in your presence on your show. And then you come around and do something crazy like that. We gonna have words. Because in the old days, it wouldn't have been words. I don't care if it's a state case. I don't care if it's involving the police and somebody going to jail. And there's an investigation going on, it's pending. I ain't finna speculate and suggest people up to the doggone government. That's just, I thought that was common sense. I'm not even in the streets, but I come from the hood. And I've seen people get gone for less. I saw people gone for because of a rumor. They thought he might tell. They thought he might say something. I came from a hood where I had to defend a woman who was finna lose her life because they couldn't believe their homeboy took his life over her. Saying, nah, she did it. Nah, she did it. We getting her. Man, I know my homeboy. He wouldn't have did nothing like that. We had to go and save that girl life. Moving her out at like midnight. So we know situations that's real. We done been in those situations. And Wack is from the streets. That's why I'm like, Wack, you are from the streets. I don't got to explain nothing to you. You know this ain't right. So when I say it, you already know it's wrong and foul. It's foul, bro. Now I got to go live. I'm like, now I got to go live and try to fix all the mess y'all just made with this. I wasn't supposed to be doing this video. Oh, yeah, I already went on the Patreon, went in on LeBron this morning. So when y'all woke up, y'all saw a video of me going off on LeBron, yeah. Yeah, that's only Patreon only version. Yeah, I went in on the Drew League thing. I was kind of mild on the other version. This was the take your head off version. Oh, yeah, I will be airing T-Pain out on the Patreon only. That's some for y'all ears only on the Patreon. Carcino for Life Patreon. Oh, it's going to be worth it. Oh, it's going to be well worth it. I hope T-Pain show up over there and look at it, and I dare him to respond to it. He finna fall into the black hole. Now, I know, but that's the sad part about it. The sad part is that you got all these clowns in the entertainment world that's rolling around here acting like everything is everything, and it's not. Shoot, boy, I take academics and put them in that red dirt. Take them to Alabama. Take them down south. Let them see that red clay. He'd be like, man, what's all this red dirt? You finna find out. You don't know about that red dirt. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Wack the same way. He got Wack out here on this nonsense too. They speculate. It's a list already out. They already got the list. They already got the case going. So they already done got all the stuff they done did. That's what Wack trying to say. It's already been done. We ain't snitching on nobody. They already got the stuff on. Dog, did they come out and say anything about 21 and Lil Baby and they crews? I don't remember them saying that. You helping them out. They just listed all these crews down. That's why I'm like, people need to learn, man. They don't learn from their situations. You never name your crew or say we a crew. Anybody with you, they gonna know. I mean, did you see Power? What was Ghost crew called? Right. Ghost and Tommy didn't have, they had their crew under them. They didn't have a name. Because having a name just put a target on you. You just give them something they can write on the chalkboard. And I'm like, y'all got to learn from the older crews. All these crews that they praise and talk about, all these crews last 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years, they balling out of control. They even dead in jail after that. They shot up, the man stabbed up, everybody gone, funerals, jail time. Now you got to go visit people way out 300 miles away. See, that's when it's real. When you start going to these places and these cities and towns you didn't even know about. Going out in these country lands, they stripping you down just to go in there to visit somebody. They treat you like the inmate. Then it get real. When you got to go out there and spend all this time going to visit. While everybody else get to sit there, speculate, make jokes and all that. But 21 and all them, they should feel a certain way. They should feel a certain way about these people out here dry snitching on their name or throwing their name around. The cops, the district attorney ain't said their name, ain't said their name or no crew or nothing. I don't care what paperwork you saw. The paperwork ain't say nothing about them personally. They didn't say 21 Savage or none of them. It had some crew names on there. So just because they might be cool with them people don't mean that they gonna get roped up. But by you speculating, now if it happens, it seems normal. Like, oh, well, see, yeah, we said it should be them. Now you got the whole internet saying and doing all the work for the government, going to dig up songs. Yeah, remember when he said that? They're going to probably pop them off for this. Then they're going to get up. You going to have the whole internet dry snitching. Yeah, remember when little baby did this with the such and such? They're going to bring that up too. Then they might bring up the time when he did this. And the Fed's going to be, hold on. Hold on. Just put hashtag little baby. Uh-huh. Right down there. Oh, that looks credible. Let's look into that. Okay, let's look into that. We might have something here. The internet's gonna solve this case for us. Oh yeah. Let's put hashtag 21 in there. 21/7. That's how they do it. All these little internet guys, y'all are all the police. Well, every time y'all bring that stuff up, y'all dry snitching, all y'all the cops. Wack just said my name and said it wrong on Clubhouse. He can't say Carcino for life. Tell Akademiks to talk to him and ask him how to say my name. He'll tell him. He'll tell him how to say it. Oh, did he do it like the other guys? Carcinio. I don't know. It's like they see Arsenio Hall, so they always it's Carcinio. They think Arsenio Hall so much that they just go right to him. They think Arsenio. As soon as they see Carcino, I didn't heard it that way 1,000 times. Right, you throwing somebody's name around. That's what you doing. So Wack, why are you in Akademiks throwing these men's name around? Saying they the next cruise and all them to go down. They the next ones to go. What is y'all doing, man? Y'all are like clowns right now. Y'all making y'all selves look like this. Then I gotta go live and talk about this. I was supposed to talk about sports. I ain't had no intentions of doing this. You supposed to be Pyru. But no matter if you was Pyru or wearing all blue, you know everything you saying, that's not gonna be cool in those streets on no level. That would not pass. That would not pass. Online speculating. All y'all dudes online be closing these cases for these guys. Opening these cases, closing them. Y'all be leading them. They're not that smart. Y'all keep helping them. With the stupid people have no filters on this doggone internet. And some of them are not from the streets, so they don't know that they ain't supposed to be saying this stuff. But for Akademiks to have sit down and done an interview with 21 Savage and then have the nerve to sit there and basically say, oh, I know who the two, even if you thought to yourself, you know these the two in your own mind, you let that go, bro. You don't say that. You don't even bring that up at all. Just be like, man, she said she finna do this and that. That's just it. Like, I ain't spoke on that attorney general. I know what she trying to do. I know she headed for higher office. There's a reason she's doing the Trump investigation into vote fraud. They got her out there, and they got a blackface to do it. They're always gonna get the blackface to do what the whiteface can't. So understand that. I don't be getting I don't be getting what none of these do.
In jail. Okay, we're talking about none other than
covered everything they got. The people with what they got. That's what's scary about it.
Man,
They got 10-year investigations.
you talk about the feds, bro. They don't come.
Well, that's not fair. That ain't Georgia.
RSA.
That's GBI. What's that? Georgia Bureau of Investigation.
Ah, okay, I got you.
Man, if I'm down there doing anything, I'm shutting shit down, clean house, I'm out.
You can shut shit down and clean out all you want. Nigga, if it's already there, it's there. That might be why they saying go ahead on and serve them. Niggas just slow down. Fuck it.
So let's do.
See? I can't deal with that, man. Talking about they about to be served. You know, this is why I can't get jiggy with that. I can't get jiggy with that. Well, let's stop and think about it for a minute. If people go that route, let's say they start doing that, and people go that route, and they start doing that craziness, what's going to stop them from doing anything else? Nothing. They're going to talk, let it be another case, Fed case, or a state case. Did this bird just run dead smack into the glass? Yep, I see the feathers. Damn, dog. You gotta, don't drink and fly. This dude ran dead smack into the glass. That don't make any sense. Crazy bird. You heard it too, right? He hit hard as hell. Damn. Do not drink and fly. See? Now, had he been listening to his mama and papa bird, he wouldn't have ran into the doggone glass. Lack of discipline. Doing stuff that's probably academic. He probably was listening to Akademiks. That bird ran dead smack into a glass. Listening to damn Akademiks. Cool again. Nah, man, I don't feel that way. Hit the like button too. Cause they ain't gonna send out no notifications right now. I don't know what they on, but well, we know what they on. You know, I didn't hurt Glad feelings again, so cause he did something. Right, they getting around here talking about the investigation. This dude talking about they already got the stuff. They already got the charges written up and everything else on these dudes. When the government said that? When the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, the Fed, any of them have said anything like that? I ain't heard them mention these guys' name. This is what I talk about when I talk about people doing too much. You can't stop the rain when it starts to pour. You can't stop the rain when it starts to fall. Y'all gonna have me out there like my man with the knife, baby, up in BML. You can't stop the rain when it starts to fall. You can't stop the rain when it starts to fall. Yeah, I'm gonna be out there like Lamar. You can't stop the rain. That's what I'm saying. You put my back against the wall, I'm gonna be out there wilding. You don't want to see me with my back against the wall. So I just wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping. So I'm glad y'all feel the same way. Man, now I'm just taking care of my bills. I wake up on the weekends, take care. Oh, here's Wack. Talking about some, nah, I'm slow. What are you talking about? It ain't about the games. They classified the indie record label as games. Therefore, it's only 4 of those that are there. We'll see who's right and who's wrong. This boy is slow. Wack, you slow. I just read your text. It ain't about who right or who wrong. You could be 100% accurate about who it is. You ain't supposed to be talking about who it is. That's what's wrong. Jesus Christ. It's an open investigation. And you already insinuating it's gonna be some people. Yo, if the fans is looking into somebody and I'm going out there on the internet saying something and I'm in the industry, you a manager. You're quote unquote a manager and you sitting here implying about 2 artists that are not signed to you, probably don't know you. They know of you, but they haven't done no business with you. And you sitting here on internet speculating about their future, about going to jail. Am I crazy? Am I the only one here that understands how crazy that sounds? How come you are a Pyru and you don't know how crazy that sounds? Is Wacko and Wack still beefing? I don't know. I ain't getting no more information on that. Besides that information that I got, that they had pretty much a misunderstanding. Respond to his text, I would if I went on the phone, because if I hit the text, it might cut y'all off. I'm telling you, he hanging around academics too long. It's starting to rub off on him. I'm like, dog, you doing stuff you really out of pocket right now. Talking about an open investigation and speculating on that case. That's just crazy. Talking about they already got it. They ain't provided it to the general public. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know it. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I don't want to be around it. That's just crazy to me. I'm like, we grew up in the hood. If somebody went to jail, we ain't talk about it. Like, we ain't finna talk about their case that could mess them up. That don't make sense. Why you want to have them jammed up for? That's just silly to me. I just really don't get it. When you said pick up the phone, if you call, I'm gonna pick up the phone. You know my number already, so that ain't nothing. But that don't make no sense, bro. You let academics lead you off the cliff. You supposed to be Pyru. You don't speak on open cases to no general public. I can see if you with your homeboy and y'all talking about it like, yeah, man, it might be such and such and such and such in your crew. That's different. You going on the internet telling the entire world and talking about we gonna see who right or wrong. Who said you was wrong about who you said? I ain't say you was right. I ain't say you was wrong in the picking of the people who it might be. I'm saying you're wrong about even saying anything about the people it might be. Right. No wonder they cool with Snitch 9. No wonder they cool with him. According to Wack, he's Danny. Oh, you call it, he's 6'9", he ain't snitch. He is a snitch. Oh, no $2 this time? Birds of a feather flock together. Well, one of them birds just smack into the house. I hope he wake up, because I ain't going to be removing dead birds from out there. But like I'm saying, if I'm 21, I'm calling Ack on the phone right now. And I'm like, dude, I'll smack you in the mouth for saying my name like that and throwing it around. When I done came on your show, I sat down and talked to your fat tub of lard self on your platform in that dirty little tight spot down in Miami. I did that and didn't have to. I mean, it's weird though, because he's a street dude, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to be Ma Pyru. Like, what's going on here? You a street guy. Street guys don't do this. They don't move in this kind of manner. No street guys I know. Everybody be like, man, why would we seeing you out there? Because the people I ain't with, they don't get online. They don't want to be on the internet. Told you, my friends predate the internet. They'll go on there and check out some videos, but they don't want to be on it. We come from a different era. The era that he come from. Shoot, Mongo Frank saw something like that? Nitty? Are you kidding? If I show Frank Nitty this, if I show my Uncle Frank Nitty, I say, Nitty, I'm going to show you something. Man, it'll piss Nitty off. My Uncle Frank been in jail so many times that he can't go back no more. And he been out this the longest he ever been out. And he ain't looking to go back. But this is why he stay off the internet, stay in the house, stay out of trouble. Because he don't want to get in no confrontations with none of these new young people. And he's somebody that ain't finna be yelling and woofing for the gram. To him, the gram is a small sample of dope. That's all he know is a gram. So if you see talking about doing something for the gram, he ain't gonna do it for the gram. And you know what he don't tolerate? Rats. Somebody tell it. Somebody dry snitching. Going online. Do you know why? Because he comes from that environment. He comes from the environment of we don't play. That it ain't got nothing to do with you. What we damn sure ain't finna do is tell the police or help the police in no kind of goddamn way, shape, or form. They get paid to do what they do. Let them do it. Why am I helping you? Every problem he had, he handled in the streets if he had a problem with it. If it was a problem or something that was going down that didn't concern him, he kept his mouth shut and he stayed the hell up out of it. That's how he conducted himself as a man. They ain't forget, they just stupid. Now, Wack should know better. To even say and insinuate some stuff like that and putting these two man's name out there. So what, you want to be if it come down on these two brothers do got to go to jail and all this, they get arrested, what you want to say you was right about them going to jail? This is different than saying LeBron might get traded or Kevin Durant might go to this team or that team. That's basketball sports. That ain't people going to no jail. We ain't out here speculating on if LeBron going to jail or not. He might have ran dead smack into. I don't see him, so he might have shook it off. So I've always remained even keel about everything. I keep my head on an even keel, do what I'm supposed to do, say what I gotta say, move how I gotta move. But now that I'm in the web, we can get to see Wack text messages. I think, let me see. I gotta. Okay, there it is. Wack 100. Okay, let's see what Wack said. Boom. Okay, what does it say? Maybe you're slow. The indictment is already there. Therefore, you can't snitch on what they're already in trouble for. Conversations about who it could be is speculation based on a list they have already put out and the state is being served in. Wake the fuck up.
Text from 100 Wack. Maybe you're slow. The indictment is already there. Therefore you can snitch on what they're already in trouble for. Conversation about who it could be is speculation based on the list they have already put out in the state it's being served in. Wake the fuck up.
I wanted to see what they said right there. Now what he said.
Text from 100 Wack. No, you're slow. It ain't about the gangs, it's about they classify the ID record labels as gangs. Therefore it's only 4 of those that are there. We'll see who's right and who's wrong.
Man, Wack just don't get it. He texting? No, Wack didn't do that. Like, of course he did. Sleep on the king. Brandy fell asleep. Damn, Brandy. Yeah, that's what we try to do, man. We just try to make history. We try to stay away from the haters. We try to just make history. That's all we try to do. Oh, they messing with the stream? All right, hold on. There's always some clownish going on. My favorite rap album of the year? It's hard to say because I wasn't really listening to that much hip hop. I was listening to Pusha T, and it was all right. I didn't finish the whole album though. I'm still listening to Banks, so we'll have to see. You said best hip hop album. Mitchell Stanley, what's going on? I listen to a lot of, I'm listening to Dino Money. Dino, is he keeping it real? Keeping it real, keeping it real. Oh no, T-Pain, he the next one to get it. He want the attention. I'm gonna give him all the attention he want on the Patreon. I ain't doing it on YouTube. I'm doing it on the Patreon. It's gonna be Patreon only, and it's gonna be worth the price of admission. Cause he finna get lit up. Oh, don't worry, Nick. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take care of that. That T-Pain thing, we gonna handle the business on that. Well, I don't wish death on no man, but Wack 100 has definitely been hanging around Akademiks too long. And I'm like, when I talk to him, I'm gonna be like, dude, you gotta let me know. Are you a podcaster or like what you doing out here? You looking crazy. You can't saying you Pyru and out here doing insinuating what's finna happen and speculating on open cases when people ain't been named as suspects or nothing. They ain't been named in nothing. You let them do that. You don't be going around dropping names and crews and man, Akademiks probably wouldn't even know why he got slapped. But Wack's supposed to know better. He's supposed to know better than that. So that's what we talking about. Carcino for Life on Patreon. Get the Patreon app. Download it. I hate when people snooze at the damn light. Oh no, I gave everybody a gift. No, that's gonna be I believe VIP. T-Pain gonna be VIP. Yeah. I gave y'all a gift this morning. Patreon only. LeBron James getting annihilated for his True League. Yeah. Yeah, in our era, there was unspoken rules. We just knew the rules. Nobody ever set us down and said, well, these are the rules. We just knew what not to do. It was just like it was instilled in us growing up in the hood. You knew what not to do. We're like, no, I don't think that'll be cool. If I was to do that, that would not be cool. You know, so you know that on no level is that cool to do. I mean, I can't even see you even suggesting that it is cool to sit there and insinuate about something that hasn't happened yet to a bunch of people that could be going to jail. I just don't understand it, man. I really don't. And then they trying to justify it. Wack is really trying to defend his reasoning and justify what he doing. Some way, somehow, I think he's gonna end up in Phoenix. But I don't know if they can't really trade him for Aiden no more. Cause Aiden done got that deal. I think they can't trade Aiden for like a year. Absolutely. So To me, it's crazy. Wack know better than that. Wack should know better. I hate hospitals. I hate going in them. But this hospital got some fine women that be working at night. I'm like, oh man, they got all the fine women here at night. Oh man, great. A pregnant lady. Just what I need to see in the morning. This is already starting bad. Wish me luck. What's up, John? I think I'm in the wrong part of the hospital. What room is DJ Academics in? Of the future.
What's that?
Hello. This is for William Anderson, and MRI 11. I'm good. I don't think you can see it. No.